let's clean out this office and organize it whilst I share with you what I am doing differently in my business, the lessons that I've learned along the way. And it was a question that was asked, and I want to address it. Hi, everyone. My name is Lydia. I post behind the scenes, realistic, unedited videos about my life, raising 4 kids, being a wife, having a 9 to 5, and also running my small business. If you like videos like this, and I'm also trying to motivate others to start their business, or to just enjoy life as it goes. If you like videos like this, please consider subscribing to my channel. It will really mean a lot to me. If you're oldie but a goodie, thank you so much for coming back. Let me dive right into the video. So, one of my videos that I made, somebody asked a question: if I am to start a business in 2025, what will I do? And then what will I do differently? Now, I want to address the second part, right? Talking to you about my business and the things that I've learned. I would do a sit down video and give you step by step how to start a business in 2025, right? Because oftentimes I watch videos that are doing something at the background, like what I'm doing right now, and I don't pay attention to what they are saying. I pay attention to what they are doing. And then by the time the video is ended, I don't remember, or I did not get any information out of it. So I'm guessing some of y'all are like me. So I'm going to do a sit down video and talk to you so you can write notes and then you can leave any question. Again, please, if you're new, subscribe to my channel. When I started my business, I did not know a lot about business. And so I was just winging it. I was just going with the flow. I was just doing everything and anything that I could do that I think is right. And I was also looking at what others were doing, and I was doing the same thing. Now, there's nothing wrong with it if you're looking at others and doing the same thing. The only thing that is wrong with that is you have to figure out what your target audience are. Who are the people, your audience that you are trying to target, right? That you are trying to hit. And that is something that you have to figure out yourself. Nobody can figure that out for you, right? We can explain it so you have an idea. Like when I say your target audience, whom are the people that you are trying to reach? Are you trying to reach the readers, like the bookish people? Are you trying to reach, is your product trying to get to the Christian girlies, the modest people, or you know what it is, or like the moms, the single moms? There is a whole lot of audience that you can tap into. So you need to figure out which one you want to target into. I have a friend who started her business, and she is targeting pregnant women, right? That is also a niche. That is also a target audience. So you have to figure out what it is that you want to sell. And that was what I did not know. I did not know whom I wanted to target. I felt like I was targeting everybody, right? And that quickly gets tiring and you get burned out. So I got burned out very quickly, and I felt out of love with my business. That was why it did not succeed, because I had to close it. I wasn't happy with it. And so this time around, what I have done is I've done a lot of research, and I've figured out the exact people that I want to target. And it took me 2.5 years for me to figure out exactly the people that I want to target. That is why I am starting a new one, and I haven't even talked about it because I'm still doing research, right? So that is something that you have to do. Figure out what you want to do, what you want to sell, whom you are trying to reach. And trust me, it gets very easy, because what happens is you know the exact people that you are trying to target, and you are not trying to target everybody else. Now, the second thing that I did before that I'm doing differently now is that I was buying everything and anything. I was buying everything and anything. And at the end of the day, I had a lot of inventory that I wasn't even using. And guess what? That is a lot of money that I wasted. So this time around, the moment I figured out exactly what I want to do to my target audience that I have, I went on. Yes, I started buying, but what I started buying is that I started buying by how many samples I have to make, right? So if I'm making my tumblers and I have to make, I would say 3 samples, what I did was I bought 3 tumblers for samples, then I bought 3 just in case I get an order. And that is all that I'm doing. I bought materials enough for me to make samples and enough for me for the day that I launch my business, enough for me to make an order whilst, I order more. So that is what I am doing differently. Before I will order, like I said, everything and anything, but now I'm ordering exactly what I need. I actually sat down and figure out how many samples I was going to make, and then I order my stuff. And if you are watching this video, Black Friday has passed, and I wanted to post this video before Black Friday, but buy your things whilst the year is ending, right? Because there is a lot of sales going on. There is a lot of sales happening right now that you can go out and start buying on the cheaper side instead of paying the original price. And so that is that is the second thing that I would do differently. The third thing that I would do differently is that I will post on social media before I start my business. A little research that I did is talked about how for your product to really reach a certain audience, it takes about 3 months. Yes, people, it takes about 3 months. So imagine you starting your business in, let's say, this January. Let's start with January. And you thinking that everything is going to go great in the first month. There are people that it happens to, and there are people like me that it doesn't, that we have to put in the work. I have to wait when I post my product about somewhere January, February, March before I can see anything. That does not mean that I can make new product, or that does not mean that I can promote it. That is even the time for me to promote, right? It doesn't mean that I have to stop. So I would just tell you, if you are starting out, don't wait till you launch your product before you post. Post now. Post behind the scenes. Post about the things that you're doing. Post about the packages that you've gotten. Start talking about it. Start letting people know what it is that you are about to sell, because you want them to trust you, right? It's all about trust. They don't know you, and all of a sudden you started selling, and you want them to trust you. So that is what I would do differently. And I will not skip a day of not posting. If I get tired or burn out, I will just repurpose some of my videos, post the old videos, and just change the song or change something that I'm going to say, but I am going to post. The last thing that I'll say is go with your schedule. Go with your schedule. Follow your schedule. If you see that somebody is posting 5 times a day, it does not mean you need to post 5 times a day. Quality beats quantity. All right. So make sure you are posting. If you want to post once a day, post once a day, but make sure it's good quality. Figure out the times that you want to post, because what might work for me might not work for you. And if you decide to go with my schedule and my time, you are going to get burned out, and you are not going to like your business, because it's going to be like you are struggling, or it's going to be like you are copying somebody. And again, you will be struggling if you decide to go with somebody else, what somebody else is doing. So that is why I'm telling you, go with your schedule. And that is one thing that I've learned.
I just cut myself. It
that
is
I'm
cool.
doing differently.
So I'm
And I
gonna go
did
through
that in the
that.
past where I
I'm
was
gonna go
following
through, I don't know what
everybody trying to
half
see
of
what,
this are.
oh, it's
And
working for
then
this one,
I'm
so
gonna
let me
go
go
through
do it.
this. It
And I
seems
get
like
burned out and I get very
everything
discouraging
is
because I'm
full.
not seeing the same
So I'm gonna
results
just
as
go
that
through
person that
it
I'm looking at.
and
So this
show
time
you
around,
the
I am
finished look.
doing
This
me.
is the last one
Do
that I
you.
have,
And as time
and show
goes
you the
on,
finished look.
everything is
So
going to fall in
let's
place.
go.
You are not in a race with anybody else but yourself. So you need to do things that will make you comfortable. The only thing that matters is that we are all running a race, but at some point we are all going to cross the finish line. Okay, and this is not a race where, oh, who is first or who is last. This is a race that, it doesn't matter. As long as you cross the finish line, you will succeed. You will be all right. You are not going to get burned out, and you are going to keep going, and you are going to be stronger. I hope this helps. Let's watch Future
All
Lydia.
right, so I'm all done. This is not an office tour. This is because I still have this wall to do and this wall. Oh, and now the color is really popping and it's good. And my table, I move it closer to the back, so it's okay. And this one, I have this to take off. But other than that, this side is my husband. I didn't want to move any of his paper stuff, so I left it. And this is my side right here. I have to put that in the bin, that also in a bin. And that is about it. And what I try to do is that the bins that I use the most, which is I go inside a lot, I try to make it in a way where it's very accessible and I don't have to keep lifting, because at a certain time is going to get really tiring in my back. So I don't want to do that. So these ones I come in a lot, and I think that one is empty. So I'm going to put something there that I'm going to need. And then this is it. My printer is kind of giving up on me a little. I've had this printer for 4.5 years. It was working great, and all of a sudden I have ink in and I keep changing the colored ink and it's still not printing right. I've done everything troubleshooting. I paid $30 for it, and for 4.5 years, I think it has done his due diligence on me. So I'm looking into getting a new printer this Black Friday. I normally don't shop Black Friday, but I ran to Target and I was trying to see if they would do like a price match. Like I buy it now and then come back for them to, price adjust. But she said no. I don't know if that is true, but I don't want to argue. It's their store. So if I don't go inside the store, I would do it on, I mean, I normally do it online, but this time I might go inside the store and just pick it up. And that is it. So it is what it is, but that is it. I use these bins. These ones are for something that is coming. You can probably already see it, but not really. And then this is the closet. And I like the fact that once I close it, this is what you see. Nothing. Everything fit in the closet. Everything is clean and neat. This box, I have to ship it to one of my friends. It has vinyls, Oracle 651 in there. The whole box is filled with Oracle 651. And so this is it. These are my bins. This fabric I got from Hobby Lobby, and this is what I use for my pictures. I put it on the floor right here. I put it right there, and then I take pictures. I take pictures with it, and then that's it. And then this is all where my new stuff is gonna be. And then right here are my vinyls that I use. Over here, I have to clean out this, I have to clean that, I have to clean. So I'm thinking by the time I finish with this, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2 will be empty, because I'm gonna clean this out and add this and that in here. So these two will be out, and I can put more stuff from here in here. So it's easier and I don't have to keep, lifting and lifting and lifting. So this one here is my rhinestone stuff that I have to put. So I'm not even going to worry about it. My fabric, my charms, and all my stuff for my cups, spray paint, and then my yarns are in here. And I say must, most of the things here is gonna go anyway because this is Christmas. I'm doing a door hanger for this one. And if you're seeing this video, that means, oh, after this one, my door hanger. So this one is the order that I'm making, and you'll see the video after this one. And then these two brown boxes is 6 cups in each. I have to make about 19 rhinestone cups. It's an order. And so once I finish with this is gonna go, this black one is gonna go. So most of the stuff that is in here, like this one, when I finish, I am going to use the peanuts. So that is gonna go, these is gonna go. So I'm gonna have my space back. So, but for now, this is my office. And then of course the top, these two are label printers. I have to set it up for me to use it, and I haven't. This one is the pink one that I'm doing. Like, it's just up there, and I like it, and it's tucked away. And so, yeah, this is my my little office. Not little office. I'm sorry. I take that back. This is my big office, and I love it. I spoke it into existence, and now it is existing. So this is it. I'm very blessed, and I'm very grateful for the space that I have compared to my small dining room table, 1 bedroom apartment with 4 people in there, me and my husband and my 2 kids, to moving to Atlanta, Georgia, having half of excuse me, having half of a dining room table. Then from there, I moved to a 3 bedroom apartment and getting half of a bedroom. So the other half was the bed was there, and then the other half I had my business stuff. And then by the grace of God, after a year, look at me now. I am in a full room. This is a full room. All right, this is a full room. My kids are still little, so they share rooms right there, and they are comfortable because it's a big rooms. I took the smaller room, and so I am grateful. I am grateful. All I would say is have patience in everything that you are doing, and just speak it and pray about it. Don't talk to people about it. Don't discuss your vision to people. Make sure, wait for it to happen before you you say anything. Before you say anything, make sure it come to existence, and then you testify. That is what is called testimony, giving your testimony. Wait for God to make it happen, and then you say something about it. So that is just a little tip I will give you. And so that is it. And now I am here and I'm able to share this with you. So if you're looking that, oh my God, look at her, she has a whole room. No, speak yours into existence. Yours might be bigger than mine. Don't wish you have what I have, because I started, like I said, from a 1 bedroom with 4 people in there. I was working on the floor. Then I graduated to my dining room table. Then I moved and I graduated to half a dining area. Then I graduated, that is my story. That is my story. So we all have to start somewhere. So it is what it is. Just go on your knees, pray to God, tell God exactly what you want, and work towards it, and it will happen. Matthew, again, 6:33. Seek ye first the kingdom of God, and everything else. Your big space office, your 10-bedroom house. I don't know if you want a 10-bedroom house, but your 10-bedroom house will be yours, will be added to you, right? And so I'm going to end the video here. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.